Hello everyone. Welcome to this pre-recorded video. Now last night I had an 8-hour stream during at one point DSP's private information leaked on the internet. His bank statements and a bunch of credit card stuff, a bunch of stuff about his debt. But now I woke up to DSP being completely exposed of all the spending that he's done. Something that detractors have been asking for years. I didn't even bother to change my shirt. I'm directly straight here from bed because this is the most important thing that I've seen in this community for a long time, and it answers all the questions. Now first we're gonna start off. I'll just go through Kiwifarms and read this, and then I'll show you some tweets, and you're gonna experience this just like I did. I don't have all the information in one place because I don't know shit about banks and about credit cards and stuff. I'm just interested in his spending and the WWE Champions, which is something that we can prove. Finally. Now this information comes through social engineering. Now what is social engineering? It's a practice throughout which malicious parties would get somebody's actual personal information, private data, through actions that seemingly don't seem that dangerous and that malicious. You could do that through a phone call, you can do that through some loophole in the law, you can do that through an email. There's so many ways that you can get somebody's information through social engineering. Now, let's check out. First of all, big ups you guys. Now I can see it refreshed. We have 85 subs. Oops, changed the screen accidentally. That's great, big ups. I had a fantastic stream last night. If you haven't seen it, check it out. There's a lot of lore, a lot of interesting stuff, and chat was pretty active and we had a lot of fun. Now, there's this complete post. It already has 30 pages and I'm gonna go through the highlights. Now, we found out first that Phil has only $148 in his charging account, even though he was receiving a lot. Hundreds of dollars a week, thousands of dollars a week. Now here, we have a little meme that I just felt like I wanted to show you. It's I think it's pretty sweet. And we just keep going. So here, we can see that he spent, where did we see that? Here we could see that. And you gotta trust me with this information, by the way. As I trust these guys, it's just something that we've been hoping for a lot in the past, to see DSP spending data and to see actually what the money goes to, and all of us were right. Everybody was right. He drinks gin pretty fucking serious amounts because he spends a lot. He spends a lot on his cat. He spends a massive amount on DoorDash and the WWE Champions. We're gonna get into that. It's very detailed and it is very sweet. You guys are gonna love it. And it blew my mind when I saw it on my phone this morning. Now here you can see he spent a bunch of money for liquor, but this is actually quite some amount, you know. When you go here to this account, and there was a sort of like paper printed versions, like screen caps of a document somewhere. So yeah, you can see total wine. Purchases for total wine, and this is all on his day off mostly. In a month he spent $400 on gin.
That's not begging. Oh my god, he's drinking gin.
And I still can't hear my sound bites. I hope you guys can hear them. I played the gin one. Now let's keep going. There's a little bit trolling from Bank of America. I'm very curious how he's gonna respond to this. Maybe we can go and check out Piggo after this. Now this is how much he has in his bank account. That is pretty funny. And he spent $450 a month on fucking gin, dude. Oh, here's where all the tweets in the middle of the night came from. And yeah, there's a lot of videos of a person or the people that are the source of this information and how they got it. It's through a phone call. You can go and hear it out.
Count ending in 844. Please select one of the following 3 options. You can target On September 17th, a debit card purchase for $147.06 from Fred Meyer. On September 17th, a debit card purchase for $39.58 from Petsmart. On September 17th.
And now this, we don't have to listen to this. The diligent scientists from Kiwifarm have put this in writing below, so we could see it. But this is where you can see where the actual information comes from. It's from some phone call that DSP is gonna be absolutely pissed when he finds out how people found his information. So you can see here September 17th with his day off when he spent 27 bucks on liquor. Here's September 7th was closest day off than maybe somebody else. And then days off, all of these. So yeah, on a weekly basis, he goes and he picks up some gin. And that's pretty interesting because sometimes it's $82, sometimes it's $46. But this proves to me that DSP has not only no self-control, but he's absolutely out of his mind in spending, and he has absolutely no limit to what is reasonable to spend and what is not. This man is just off his meds. And now let's keep going. We can don't want to go through all of these, but I want to tackle at least the PayPal stuff, because there is PayPal info. I just need to find somewhere where $112 spent on iTunes. Very interesting, you guys. What could be that? Maybe it's a gift card, maybe it's credit for iTunes so he could buy more stuff. Oh no. Oh, there is apparently a thread about it. Let me actually see if this is correct. Let me just see real quick. This is what you get with your pure pre-recorded day one videos. When some drama happens, it's not super prepared. So here's the phone call. Let me just see if there is a thread about it. And see later in the thread for updated copies. Okay, let me see, maybe it's gonna be on his profile. So yeah, DSP generally caught in 4K, as they say, and it is pretty crazy. Hopefully I'll be able to check out this transcript, because there it says literally everything and we can go through all of it. As long as my browser decides to go and work, that would be awesome. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, very nice. Oh my god, here is the table. DoorDash. And this is 17th of September. 17th of September, that's like 2 days ago. He spent collectively 53 and 11, that's like 65 bucks on DoorDash. $65 on DoorDash. This beggar, this man that begs you for tips and says it's a slow night and says, oh my god, it's the end of the world, man. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. 65 bucks on DoorDash on ordering food for his fat face. Then Shari's of Renton, that's I guess, I don't really know. I don't know. Let's see what Shari's is. It's probably some store where they went for Cat's birthday or something. Even though I'm not sure if it's 1709, it's Cat's birthday. I don't think it is. It was a couple days ago. Well, Shari's is a restaurant. Very nice. Very nice. 42 bucks at a restaurant. Then he bought a Dash Pass because he's a baller. Of course, he's DSP. Then $6 on Starbucks because we're broke. We gotta go to Starbucks. We can't have a coffee on the Keurig coffee maker. Then we have $170 for Target. Then we have the normal sum of $174 on Fred Meyer for groceries. But who knows what the fuck Target was about. Then $40 at Petsmart. $27 at Total Wine. It's $14 in Cost Plus, which I don't know what it is, and $7 in Safeway. And we're not even started with this, which is about to melt your brain. And then non-sufficient funds fee. You gotta love this. You gotta love this. Look at this guy. He has a fee of $35, after which he goes on to spend all this money for unnecessary stuff outside of the groceries, but that could be dramatically decreased. Look at this. Look at this fucking money. And you know that this is pretty much the proper amount because everything makes sense. Like the Renton makes sense, the Fred Meyer makes sense, the PetSmart makes sense. This is DSP's account. I don't want you to think that I'm misleading you or it's somebody else's account. Or if he goes out to say something like, no, that's me, that's not me, whatever the fuck. This is him. It's very important that we understand that. And now we get into the 1651. Now the 1651 is a pre-authorized payment from PayPal. And why is it a 1651? Well, because there is a little bit of tax. It's actually $14.99 because it's his payment for WWE Champions. And oh my lord, in this day, 14th of September, man was wailing. He was wailing. And then check number 127. I don't know what that exactly is. And then we have a $15.94 pre-authorized payment from Microsoft. That's probably for his Game Pass. Then we have Comcast, Apple iTunes. Very interesting. Bahama Breeze. Very interesting. And what this tells you is even if this is not WWE Champions specific, this man has a non-sufficient funds fee, after which immediately 2 days later, blows off all this money for DoorDash twice, gets a subscription to DoorDash, gets fucking Starbucks, goes to both Target and Fred Meyer, and of course buys gin. Fantastic fucking man. And I wouldn't be giving a fuck about this. Bahama Breeze is an American restaurant. Of course, get the hell out of here. Get him out of here. Fantastic, $88 in a restaurant. This dude is tweaking. And pre-authorized payment, PayPal. Oh no. And yeah, it does say payment from PayPal, but I think it's not to his bank account actually. I don't really think it is. I think this is WWE Champion stuff, but maybe I'm wrong. That's just my completely first impression. But here, as you can see, the 1650 is after you put in the tax. That is whatever percent it is for Renton. Now just a second as Twitter loads very slowly. Come on. Oh, here it is. From PayPal, that's exactly $14.99. You can't make up this math. And what do we get here? The Ring Loyalty Silver Loot Pack. Wow, he couldn't even go for gold. He had to get the silver one. What a pathetic Pigroach. And as you can see, $14.99. Very dangerous. And now, yep, you're exactly perfectly nice. So at 6:30, there's $112 charged from iTunes. Anyone gotta guess what he's buying? That's a lot of albums for someone who doesn't listen to music. Now, $14.99 plus 9% tax. Okay. So, also he bought something for around $100 exactly. So, okay, that doesn't really mean anything to me. Let's carry on. Maybe there's something else interesting. Tanker Agent, $18. Oh no. DoorDash. Oh my god. This guy will sit and beg you on stream, and we watched him yesterday. Not even like 6 hours ago. 6 hours maybe? No. Not even like 8-9 hours ago. We watched him beg, and now we watch him get exposed. Embarrassing. Embarrassment is massively strong. Let me see if we have more of an expanded thing. Okay, this doesn't even work. Okay, let's go to the next highlight. And it's great that we finally have some transparency, and we were right all along. It's insane. Okay, here we have the explanation from the guy who actually leaked the information. He's the actual guy. And what he says is the following. Hello all, I will not add much more, but here's what you need to know. Any one of you guys could have gone on carding forums and looked hard for this stuff and figured out his social security number. It's not hacking, it's social engineering. Yes, there are 2,000 combinations, like someone mentioned, but look hard enough and you can eliminate quite a few combinations. I'm not any smarter or more intelligent about this stuff than you guys are. The vast majority of the information I used to get this credit report and access to his mortgage account was public information that everyone could have gleaned. I used the process of elimination on the rest, and it took a fucking long ass time. Number 2, everyone is vulnerable to identity theft, even if you have no socials. There are databases full of people's information. Okay, now, number 3 is I honestly regret sharing Phil's bank account number. I was hoping people would use it for informational purposes only. I couldn't gain access to his online banking account, but I'm sure I could have if I tried. I didn't want people to overdraft his account. Hopefully his bank figures out its fraud and gets it in order. Phil, if you're reading this, apologize for sharing your bank account number. Number 4 is what I did was fucking illegal, and I do not plan on doing this again for any lolcow or Phil. But Phil needs some tough love. His lifestyle is not sustainable. Whales are tossing money into a deep dark pit. Spend that on yourself, jeez fucking Christ. His credit is shit anyways. No one will attempt to open a credit card in his name. Phil, if you're reading this, lock your shit down. Sorry for the inconvenience. I touched the poop for you guys. Enjoy the salt from Phil. This was a fun little illegal project for the past several weeks. But I'm a law-abiding citizen for the most part, so I'll leave future gay ops to you guys. Now that is great. That's some great info, and we found a lot. We figured out a lot, and I think that should be the end of the video unless there is anything extra, which I would like to put in this video. So I will look on it. I'll look for it and I will add it to this video if I find something that is more spicy, you know. So until then, take care, pig ups, and yeah, chill. Okay, we are back with some more banking info. As you can see, oh my god, 17th of September, $40 on Petsmart, $40 on Petsmart, then 32 on Mudbait, then 50 on Petsmart, then 67 on Petsmart, then another 50, a 30, a 28, a 40, in a total of $380 over one house cat, one single one, a single cat in the house for 1.5 months. Jesus almighty. From this face did all of this. This one here, this guy. It's the guy. I'm reading his bank account info. From May 17th to May 19th of this year, according to part 3 of the video, Phil has dropped a cool $1,100 on WWE Champion pulls. $1,100 with all these the purchases. Remember that. Fuck me. What the fuck you going? Come on, man. Where we go? Yeah. Remember that the next time he says he can't afford to upgrade his PC or green screen or webcam or anything. Terrible, man. Jesus. And here we have it again. The $110 PayPal transaction on June 16th, and he caps it off with $45 breakfast from IHOP. Crazy, man. This is a crazy man. Now, and this is June 17th, by the way. And June 16th is a transaction. So DSP is in top 100 of the next event. Funny part about it, it's totally grindable. So figured I'd play for 4 hours and get above his points. Edit, before anyone asks, I can't figure out how much he spent. Well, you figured it out now. Oh my lord. That is, that's a serious offense, man. And the current possible spending on gacha games from August, September, July, and June is $4,000, $4,500 for WWE Champions. Ah my. And here we already checked this out with the $1,650 and with $100. Sounds good. Oh, and these are some that we haven't even seen. The IRS, it's a payment. Very nice. Big ups the IRS. Then bakeries, curls and twirls. This is $66 on haircuts. Great. This guy is broke, by the way. He's living like a baller. He's living like he's driving a Lamborghini. But he begs every day. How does this happen? My lord. And look at all of these. IHOP, Starbucks, Fred Meyer, Target, Lowe's. This man. And look at this. Oh my lord. The entire thing. All this money. All these hundreds of dollars. Hundreds of PayPig dollars. And then we have some more PayPal. Let's go. Because he had to drop some cash on WWE Champions. And guys, what I want to make a very nice distinction is that even though this might not be the exact funds, it still shows what his money is going for. And it's wild. It's insane. It's out of this world what this man is going to spend money on. And still big. And still not downscale his life. As I'm scrolling through pages of payments in hundreds of dollars. Goes to Total Wine and then immediately goes on a $700 champion bender. Ah, God. And yeah, he made it into a CSV file, so it's a nice Excel comma separated value file, which is the same thing pretty much that I just showed. Let me just open it, maybe there is something different. Oh my god, it's the guy. I'm looking at his expenses. And shit is not good, man. Papa John pizza, $35. While same day, $32 on Corner Bakery Cafe. How do you even spend $32 on a Corner Bakery Cafe? What do you eat there? Do you eat a bagel and a coffee and you spend $32? How expensive is living in the fucking United States? It's madness. It's a madness. And we're all stuck in it. There's no way out, you guys. And yeah, that was all. And of course, a lot of people are like, how the fuck do you spend $45 on IHOP for 2 people? Dude. And okay, that's gonna be this video, you guys. This blew my mind. And I'm happy that I shared it with you. And of course, everyone now is gonna attract more attention to it. And I think that's a great thing. Let's make the PayPigs disillusion. And yeah, thanks for watching and subscribe. And we're gonna see the follow-up to this. Should be interesting.